let's go to Davante Adams' old team, the Green Bay Packers. And all the people are concerned about how they're going to replace that production, right? But here's the thing. They still have that guy, number 12, Aaron Rodgers. You see him running out there on the field training camp. And David Bakhtiari, by the way, came off the PUP list this week. For context, Rodgers recently made it clear he wanted more out of his wideouts, right? And then now here's what they're saying about him. I don't know if Sammy Watkins is trying to get on his good side here, but he's a guy who's played with both Patrick Mahomes and now Rodgers. And he said this on comparisons, quote, "I think Pat is incredibly good, but A-Rod is on a whole nother level. He's amazing how he controls the ball, how he puts everyone in place. I've been with a lot of quarterbacks, and I've never seen them carry themselves like Aaron Rodgers." So, Tim, as I referenced, a lot's been said recently about the wide receiver room for the Packers, but with Rodgers still at quarterback, how much confidence do you have in this offense figuring it out?
Plenty of confidence. I'm not worried about this offense taking a step back whatsoever. They got two really good backs. Yes, they have young wide receivers, but I think the quarterback is so good that he's going to make everyone around him better. And here's why I say that. For the last 4 seasons, Aaron Rodgers has thrown 136 touchdowns and 15 interceptions. That is almost incomprehensible. It is absolutely, it's essentially saying, I'm going to throw 9 more touchdowns than I am interceptions every year. To go further with that, how about this stat right here? Touchdown and interception ratio for a guy that's thrown for over 4,000 yards in a season. Look who owns the top 6 seasons in ratios. Aaron Rodgers does. Number 7 is Patrick Mahomes. Now, I get it. He's done it longer than Patrick Mahomes, but just a sense to kind of give you a sense of how much better he has been than everyone else in that regard. Look, a quarterback has a lot of jobs. Your main job is like throw it to your guys and then try to score. I mean, like that's essentially what your job description is.
Makes it sound easy, right?
Throws a lot of touchdowns, and he doesn't throw it to the other team. It's hard to do. He's done it way better than anyone else.
Yeah, Davante Adams also said to us that Aaron Rodgers has the Michael Jordan effect. He makes everyone on the field better. But what I say to kind of Sammy Watkins' statement, like, duh, right? He was in Buffalo. Well, nobody like Aaron Rodgers in Buffalo. He was in L.A. He was in Baltimore. Like, he's never played with anyone this accomplished in the world. And when you compare him and Patrick Mahomes, what's the one thing we always compare? We compare the talent, right? With the off-balance throws, the ability to fit the football into tight spaces, be able to push the football down the field. Those are the things we keep those two on the same tier. Now, think about this. One dude's been doing it for a decade and a half plus, right? And he's seen every defense. He's seen any type of scheme you could throw at him. So that experience should make you different. The 4 MVPs should make you carry yourself different. All of those things wrapped up in one like gumbo should make the pot really dang good, and Aaron Rodgers should be different. This is not a knock on Patrick Mahomes, so nobody come out and say Sammy Watkins is dogging him because Patrick Mahomes is great. But Aaron Rodgers walked into the world when he left the hospital, right? When he had his shopping cart and he was going out of the hospital, he had more than every other quarterback that's ever lived. And now on top of that, you've played for great coaches. You've been in Super Bowls. You've had opportunities to be in NFC championships. You're going to be different. He's supposed to be. And when Tim gives us the stats,
that stat is crazy. All that. It's just nuts.
Well, and here's the thing I think is remarkable. We saw Patrick Mahomes, who we're all agreeing is great. Think of the little interception run and turnover run they went on early last year. You know, sometimes you're unlucky, especially if you're aggressive with the football, which both guys are. I think it's also fair to Patrick Mahomes, and we clearly are not saying he's not amazing. But, you know, all these guys that are other places talking about him, like, it's a little bit like this, like, you were great, but, like, you're not throwing me the ball anymore. So now that guy's really great.
The other thing is this, though, and I don't want people to miss that, it's also respect, right? Because this is the thing. You know, if you play with Patrick Mahomes, if you ever bring his name up in comparison to your quarterback, you're only bringing it up because he's stinking amazing.
That's
right?
A good
And it's like, this guy's so good, but we're talking about him compared to him, and I'm thinking this guy is better.
So if you are wondering, though, how Aaron Rodgers has performed without Davante Adams, it's actually good news if you're a Packers fan. Since 2019, Rodgers 7-0 without Adams while throwing 19 touchdowns, only 1 interception in those games. So listen, maybe it's going to be just fine.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.